Ministry of Higher Education, Misr Higher Institute for Commerce and Computers. Welcome freshmen who study English for Computer Science. Let's start our online section with me, Marwa Shazmi. We're going to study Chapter 2, Avoiding Plagiarism, from Part 3, Academic Writing Techniques, and Chapter 2, Hardware. We're going to study some questions from Part 2, An Approach to Computer Science. From Chapter 2, we're going to focus on what is plagiarism, degrees of plagiarism, avoiding plagiarism by summarizing and paraphrasing, avoiding plagiarism by developing good study habits, vocabulary revision, and research. From Chapter 2, Part 2, Hardware, we're going to discuss some questions related to hardware. Chapter 2. What is plagiarism? What did this term? Plagiarism means taking ideas or words from a source, a book, or journal without giving credit acknowledgement to the author. يعني انتحال أدبي أو سرقة علمية. ناخد أفكار author معين أو كاتب معين without giving him the credits. Example, Rogers 2007 argued that family-owned businesses survive. Here, there is a citation. Citation are linked to the list of references. ده citation أو in text citation يعني ده بيكون جوه التكست بعد at the end of the text بيبقى فيه list of references أو قائمة مراجع بيكون فيها المرجع مذكور بالتفصيل سواء سنة النشر year of publication name of author اسمه year السنة اللي اتعملت فيها الببليكيشن دي والorganization أو الببلشر تبع أنهي منظمة أو أنهي ناشر. Degrees of plagiarism. Let's discuss the degrees of plagiarism through some situations mentioned in the following exercise. Working with a partner, consider the following academic situation and decide if they are plagiarism. Number 1. Copying a paragraph but changing few words and giving citation. So here we're going to change few words. Yes, it's plagiarism. Number 2. Cutting and pasting a short article from a website with no citation. No citation, just copying and pasting. Yes, it's plagiarism. Number 3. Taking 2 paragraphs from a classmate's essay without citation. Oh, you take paragraphs without citation, without mentioning the author and the year. من غير ذكر اسم الكاتب الأساسي للفكرة دي أو سنة كتابتها ده انتحال علمي أو سرقة علمية. Yes, it's plagiarism. Taking a graph from a textbook giving the source. Of course the source هنا المصدر اللي اتاخد منه الجراف ده أو الشكل ده. Yeah, it's not a plagiarism. That's a good reference. 5. Taking a quotation from a source, giving a citation but not using quotation marks. Not using quotation marks. مفيش علامات تنصيص بس خدت الquotation أو الكلام نصا من صاحب الفكرة. Of course. Yes, it's plagiarism. Number 6. Using an idea that you think as a general knowledge. يعني معرفة عامة. General knowledge. Like the sun rises from the east. الشمس تشرق. When you heat water, it boils, for example, at 100 degrees. So here, it's a fact. So it's it's not a plagiarism. Okay, working with a partner, consider the following academic situation and decide if they are plagiarism. We're still in the previous exercise. Number 7, using a paragraph from an essay you wrote and had marked the previous semester without citation. Previous semester without citation. Yes, it's plagiarism and actually it's self-plagiarism. Next one, using the results of your own research لبحثك without citation. Yes, the answer, it's not a plagiarism. Number 9, discussing any essay topic with a group of classmates and using some of their ideas in your own work. Okay, this one is a little bit confusing. You got two options, whether to say yes or no, because it's a group work, so everyone got their own ideas and they represent themselves as a group. But if not mentioned the names of the group members, it's considered plagiarism. 10, giving a citation for some information but misspelling the author's name. So here you give the information of citation but you misspell، يعني كتبت خطأ ال author's name. ده يعتبر برضو plagiarism. It's not intended، يعني ده مش خطأ مقصود but still plagiarism. Yes. Next one. Avoiding plagiarism by summarising and paraphrasing. Okay, summarising تلخيص and paraphrasing إعادة صياغة. Let's see. Paraphrasing means or involves rewriting a text so that the language is substantially different while the content stays the same. So here a language is a little bit different but the meaning المعنى هو واحد. Summarising means reducing يعني تقليل the length الطول of a text but retaining the main points. The same يعني بنلخص بنحط المين points بتاعتنا بطريقة أقل في الطول. Okay, read the following text and then compare the 5 paragraphs opposite which use ideas and information from it, decide which are plagiarized and which are acceptable, and give your reasons in a table opposite. Okay, here you will find this in your course book, pages 120, 121. So please open your book and follow with me. Open your book and follow with me to check your answers. You can pause the video, read the text carefully, and let's come back to check the answers. Okay. For A, it's acceptable. A correctly referenced summary. It's a summary و correctly referenced يعني مذكور فيها كل عناصر الريفرنس أو المرجع بطريقة صحيحة. B, plagiarized. Original wording with very few changes in word order. هما خدوا الأوريجينال wording أو نفس الكلام وعملوا تغييرات طفيفة جدا في الword order أو في ترتيب الكلمات. 3, acceptable. A correctly referenced quotation. الquotation هو correctly referenced. D, plagiarized. Mistake in date means incorrect citation. في هنا mistake in date. E, plagiarized. Some original wording and no citation. So here هم استعملوا نفس الwording نفس الكلمات وما حطوش citation. Avoiding plagiarism by developing good study habits. You got in your textbook a list of good habits to follow in order to avoid plagiarism, like planning and taking notes and keeping a record and making sure all in-text citations are used. Working with a partner, add to the list of positive habits. Number 1, check that your quotations are exactly the same wording as the original. الquotations نفس الwording زي الoriginal. And when paraphrasing, change the structure as well as the vocabulary. The structure will works. Here, vocabulary revision, we got some terms and we're gonna match them with their meanings. I want you to pause the video, think carefully of the previous studied one and the new one. Let's see. Number 1 is done for you, which is source. Any text that students use to obtain ideas or information. أو النص الرئيسي اللي بناخد منه ideas والinformation. Citation. Yes, short and text note giving the author's name and publication date. يعني note كده فيها ال author's name اسم الكاتب والpublication date أو سنة النشر. Summarize to reduce the length of a text but keeping the main points، يعني بتأثر في كمية الكلام بس بتخلي المين بوينت زي ما هي. Quotation using the exact words of the original text in your work، يعني تستخدم نفس الكلام بالظبط. Reference refers to full publication details of a text to allow reader to access the original، أو كل الديتيلز المتعلقة بالpublication أو النشر اللي بتسمح للريدر إنه يعرف يوصل للأوريجينال text. طيب to cheat means to gain advantage dishonestly، يعني تاخد ميزة أو تكتسب ميزة بطريقة غير صادقة. لأن for example to take an idea and to write it in your text without mentioning the author. Thank you for taking the time and efforts to follow with me in this online section, and I wish you the best in your midterm exams. See you soon. Bye.